The 7 Days of Creation, a cinematic journey through God's masterpiece. Step into the breathtaking story of how God created the world in just 7 days. In this cinematic, immersive narration, you'll experience the story of creation like never before. From the first spark of light to the formation of mankind, every moment is brought to life with vivid imagery, real-world marvels, and biblical truths. Backhand index pointing right, what you'll discover. The power of God's voice that created the heavens and the earth. How each day of creation shaped the world we live in. Real-world examples that connect the ancient story to modern wonders. A fresh, awe-inspiring perspective on the beauty of life, nature, and your divine purpose. Scripture references. Genesis 1 verse 1, Genesis 2 verse 3. Globe showing America's this isn't just history, it's your story. You were made by design, not by accident. If this video inspires you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more powerful biblical stories and life-changing insights. Bell turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. In the beginning, there was nothing. No sky, no earth, no light, just endless, boundless darkness. But within that silence, a presence hovered. The Spirit of God moved over the waters, waiting for the first divine command. And then, a voice thundered, "Let there be light." Genesis 1 verse 3. And in an instant, darkness shattered. Light burst forth like the dawn over a mountaintop. Day 1. Light pierces the darkness. Genesis 1 verses 1 to 5. Visual. Imagine the Big Bang, but grander, commanded by the voice of God himself. God separated the light from the darkness. He called the light day and the darkness night. Globe showing Europe, Africa, real-world hook. Think of the sunrise after a long, cold night, the first golden beams touching the earth, or the lights flickering on in a dark city, bringing life and movement. Light bulb reflection. Even today, the smallest light can shatter the deepest darkness, just like hope in a hopeless heart. Day 2. The sky is born. Genesis 1 verses 6 to 8. Visual. Clouds swirling, the atmosphere forming like a painter's brushstrokes across the heavens. God separated the waters, those above from those below, and created the vast sky. Globe showing Europe, Africa, real-world hook. Look up at the sky, that endless blue canvas. The clouds drifting, the rain falling. It was formed with a single word. Light bulb reflection. The same God who shaped the skies designed every breath of air you now take. Day 3. Land, seas, and the beauty of nature. Genesis 1 verses 9 to 13. Visual. Watch continents rise, oceans roar into place, and green life explode across barren earth. God gathered the waters to reveal dry land. He called the dry ground earth, and the waters seas. And then, the earth blossomed, trees, flowers, fruits of every kind. Globe showing Europe, Africa, real-world hook. Think of the Amazon rainforest, the Alps, the Sahara. These wonders are not random. They are fingerprints of the Creator. Light bulb reflection. Even the smallest blade of grass was imagined by God. Day 4. Lights to govern the day and night. Genesis 1 verses 14 to 19. Visual. The sun blazing into existence. The moon glowing softly. Stars sprinkled like diamonds across a velvet sky. God set the sun to rule the day, the moon to rule the night, and he filled the sky with stars. Globe showing Europe, Africa, real-world hook. Consider that the sun is over 92 million miles away, yet it warms your skin. And the moon's gravity controls the tides of every ocean. Light bulb reflection. The heavens declare his glory. Every sunset is his signature. Open book. Day 5. Life fills the seas and skies. Genesis 1 verses 20 to 23. Visual. Oceans teeming with fish, birds soaring across sunrise skies. God filled the seas with great creatures. Whales, schools of fish, dolphins leaping in joy. Birds filled the air with the rhythm of their wings. Globe showing Europe, Africa, real-world hook. The blue whale, the largest creature on Earth, started as a thought in God's mind. The hummingbird's heartbeat can reach 1,200 beats per minute, a marvel of precision. Light bulb reflection. God delights in life, in beauty, in diversity, in motion. Day 6. The crown of creation, mankind. Genesis 1 verses 24 to 31. Visual. lions roaming, elephants marching, mankind formed from the dust with divine breath. God created animals of every kind. But then, his masterpiece, he formed man in his own image. Let us make man in our image, in our likeness. Genesis 1 verse 26. And he breathed into him the breath of life. Globe showing Europe, Africa, real-world hook. Your DNA is coded with astonishing precision, over 3 billion base pairs. No two fingerprints are the same. You are not an accident. You are handmade. Light bulb reflection. The same voice that spoke galaxies into existence spoke your name. Open book day 7. Rest and completion. Genesis 2 verses 1 to 3. Visual. A peaceful sunrise. Creation resting. All in harmony. God saw that everything he made was very good. And on the seventh day, he rested, not because he was tired, but because his work was perfect and complete. Globe showing Europe, Africa, real-world hook. Even today, the 7-day week governs human life around the globe, a rhythm set by the Creator. Light bulb reflection. Rest is sacred. It's a reminder to pause, to see the beauty, to be grateful. Studio microphone, closing scene, the invitation. Soft, uplifting music builds. This is more than a story. It's your origin. It's the masterpiece you're living in. The sunrise you see, the air you breathe, the life you carry, it's all connected to that moment when God said, "Let there be light." And there was. Scripture references. Genesis 1 verses 1 to 5, day 1. Genesis 1 verses 6 to 8, day 2. Genesis 1 verses 9 to 13, day 3. Genesis 1 verses 14 to 19, day 4. Genesis 1 verses 20 to 23, day 5. Genesis 1 verses 24 to 31, day 6. Genesis 2 verses 1 to 3, day 7.